Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the channel for another video today. As promised, we are doing another what I eat in the day video, and there's going to be some variety in this one, I promise. So it is currently 8:51 a.m. and I am starting off with some coffee. I don't usually show you this part. I mean, it's just coffee, but you know, figured I would start a little earlier today instead of at lunchtime and actually share with you my coffee. So let me show you. This is my favorite coffee cup literally of all time. And it used to say up here, it used to say mama needs some coffee. I don't know what happened to the mama. I guess it came off over time in the dishwasher. But anyway, I am using the Coffee Mate Peppermint Mocha. And I tell y'all, I don't measure nothing. I usually just do like 3 little dumps. And that's all I do. And then we use the Dunkin' Original Blend coffee. And that's pretty much, I mean, if this is not the easiest little thing of coffee ever, then, you know, anyway. So I'm having this morning, and then I will go ahead and take my pills. And that's how we're starting the morning off. Okay, y'all, it has been quite a long time. It is actually 12:30, and that's even late for me to be eating my first meal of the day. But I got distracted doing my nails, and it took way longer than it was supposed to take. And then I had to do Finley's nails, and it turned into a whole thing. So I'm just now getting around to lunch, and I need to go ahead and start dinner because it's going in the crock pots. We're doing an all-in-one type of thing right now. So I think for lunch today, I'm gonna make like a lunchable, adult lunchable type thing with fruit and veggies and meats and all of that. So let me go ahead and put you down lower so you can see what I'm doing. But yeah, I actually bought all this stuff to do pretty much every day this week as a way to get more vegetables in, which you guys know was one of my goals for this week, was to get consistently more vegetables in every single day. That dang dog walking around tippy-tapping on the floor. So I'm trying really hard to be better about that. So you know, we're gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Okay, I've got a mess here. So I'm just gonna take some turkey. I got things everywhere. This is the Taste of Inspirations lower sodium turkey breast that you can get from Food Lion. I don't know where else they sell Taste of Inspirations, but essentially what I'm gonna do is make a couple little like roll up type things with some provolone cheese. I figured this would be a way for me to avoid eating as many carbs throughout the day if I did it this way. And not necessarily that I care about carbs or that I'm trying to care about carbs, but I am trying to be just slightly more conscious of it. So I figured this was an easy way to do so. Hi, Piper. Anyway, so I'm taking half a piece of provolone cheese and then I'm just rolling it up into the turkey, except my turkey's falling apart. Like so. So I think I'm gonna make 2 of those with 1 piece of cheese total. So I cut the piece of cheese in half. And then, maybe I should do 3. Should I do 3? Do we think that's enough protein? Probably not. I'm dying. We'll do 3. I'm telling y'all, I'm actually quite hungry right now. Like I said, Wegovy just does not fill me up the way, or does not keep me as full as Mounjaro did. It just doesn't. I don't know why. It just doesn't. Okay, so I have my 3 little rolly rolls there. And then I'm gonna add a couple of strawberries to it. Probably just 2, just so that we have a fruit and a vegetable, but I'll pick bigger ones. But yeah, I'm really trying to focus this year on healthy-ish meals that don't take too long to cook, right? Because especially during the day, especially when my niece is here, I just don't have all of the time in the world to be making like some big fancy lunch. So yeah, okay, green pepper, I've already washed this. Y'all know if you follow my other channel, you know that I'm obsessed with green peppers. Like, I don't know, I would argue that they're my favorite vegetable, but I also really like broccoli. So I don't know. Hi, Piper, y'all see her? So we're throwing probably about 1/3 of that whole pepper on here. Again, I like green pepper. And then I'm also gonna add a mini cucumber. So we're getting green peppers and cucumbers. I do need to wash this one because it hasn't been washed yet. And also I eat the skin. I know some people do not eat their cucumber skin. I do. I love a mini cucumber. Delicious. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to eat all this. Now that I'm looking at it, I'm like, this is a good bit of food. Okay, so I got green pepper, and to go with green pepper and cucumber. And to go with that, I have a ton of these little Chick-fil-A garden herb ranch things that I got with one of my meals that I didn't eat. So I figured this was a good way to do a serving size of ranch for dipping. So I got one of those. That's our plate. And then we are gonna add some of these for crunch. These are the Stacy's pita chips, the Simply Naked ones, although the everything ones are really good too. This is organic, but only because the organic bag was at Costco and that made them cheaper. I don't necessarily, just a small handful of those. I don't necessarily always do organic. Okay, let me show you my plate. I'm actually pretty proud of this. It's looking pretty delicious for a quick little lunch that I threw together in 3 minutes and 37 seconds. How cute is this? All right, I'm pretty proud of this. Pretty healthy. Some of y'all will probably tell me it's not, but I'm going for this. So this is our lunch for today. I'm probably gonna go ahead and eat this and then get dinner going because like I said, it needs to go in a crock pot. So come back. Come back. Don't stick around to see what we're having for dinner, but gonna eat my lunch because like I said, I'm starving. I literally inhaled almost every last bit of that. I left 2 little strips of pepper and that was because I ran out of ranch. And and then there's this like weird white piece on the strawberry that I didn't eat either, but I ate everything else. I actually feel good after that. Like I don't feel like it was too heavy. I feel like it was a good amount of food. I'm pretty happy with that. Now I'm gonna go ahead and get dinner started. We're doing a crock pot lasagna type thing that I saw online. So the first thing I need to do is ground the beef and then throw it all together. And I'll kind of show you how I throw it all together as well. But yeah, that's what we're having for dinner tonight. And since it's already 1 o'clock, I figured I need to go ahead and get that in the crock pot. I think it said it took like 2 hours. So I'm gonna ground the beef and then I'll come back and show you how I throw it all together. I'm hoping we like this because you make it with cream cheese instead of ricotta cheese. And we don't like, or I should say I don't like ricotta cheese. So I'm hoping that this is a version of lasagna that I like and that my husband will be satisfied with because he likes lasagna, but I don't like ricotta cheese. So, anyway, it's a texture thing for me, I think. I don't know, I just can't do it. So let me ground the beef and I'll be back. Okay, I got everything ready, got my ground beef done. This recipe uses cream cheese. I cannot remember if I said this or not already, but I do not like ricotta cheese, so I'm pretty happy. I'm pretty excited. Hopefully this works. But anyway, so the first thing you're supposed to do, you're supposed to use mini manicotti, but I could not find any manicotti, not even non-mini manicotti. So we're using rigatoni. I don't think it's got to be that different, right? A pasta is a pasta. Although my husband says that noodles are not noodles and they all taste different. It's all the same ingredients. I don't see how different shaped noodles taste different. Anyway, I'm using rigatoni. Put the whole thing in there. Then, and I dropped them on the floor. The dog's probably gonna try to eat. Then you just start layering stuff. So you do, I think like half the meat. I really hope this is good, y'all. Really hope so. If not, I don't know. I don't know what we're gonna do for dinner. Well, I mean, we're gonna have to eat it. That's what we're gonna do. Okay, then you do some mozzarella cheese and then you do some sauce. Now, in the recipe, the original recipe that I watched, he also stuffed each little piece of manicotti with string cheese. But looking at it, I was like, that's a lot of cheese, right? Like, I don't know. And a lot of time and a lot of string cheese. I don't know. I just decided I wasn't doing that. I make my own rules. Now we're gonna pour about half this thing of ragu on there. He also used a small thing of sauce, but again, I make my own rules. We like the sauce. Then we're gonna put the other half of this meat on there. It says it was a pound. I'm not so sure about that. More cheese and more sauce. And then you do the cream cheese. Now in the video, the guy did use, whatchamacallit? That's the word I'm looking for. Ricotta. He did use ricotta cheese, but again, I don't like it. And he mentioned that you could substitute it with pretty much any creamy cheese. We're gonna do the rest of that sauce. And then you're supposed to add some water so that the pasta is able to cook. So obviously I'm not gonna do that whole thing of water because that would be a lot of water. And I did extra sauce already in the liquid than what he did. So yeah, okay. Then you throw the water in there so that the pasta can cook. And then you add your cream cheese and some more mozzarella cheese on top. I obviously am gonna show you guys what this looks like later when we eat.
in a couple of hours. I'm hoping that it is good. I don't know. We're gonna eat it. I got some garlic bread to go with it. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? It's cheese and noodles and whatever. This is the first time in my marriage, no lie, everybody feels sorry for Chris, that I have made him lasagna because I just don't like it. Whole thing of cream cheese. You probably could break that up. I'm not gonna do that. Why? You're gonna stir it all together anyway at the end. And then a little bit more mozzarella cheese. This is the main reason why I decided to skip the cream cheese or the string cheese, because you put a whole bag of mozzarella on here. Like, how much cheese do you need? And I'm gonna add Parmesan, you know, because why not? So I just felt like that in the video, like I felt like the string cheese thing was for show in the video. This isn't even open either, but I will use it. Okay, and we're gonna add some Parmesan, and then we're gonna let this cook. I did season the meat as I was cooking it with like paprika and oregano and salt and pepper and a little bit of slap your mama and crushed red pepper. Okay, I'm gonna pop the lid on this and we're gonna cook it on high for 2 hours and then switch it to low. Where's my lid? Here we go. And I actually feel pretty proud that dinner's already done, for the most part, at 1:03 p.m.
All right, so I already forgot. I forgot to show it before I mixed it, but here's what it is looking like. It smells like lasagna. So hopefully it tastes good as well. I will let you know, but this is our dinner for tonight. And then I also have some, it actually doesn't look that great, not gonna lie. Like just in this big pile.
You should take a picture before you eat.
I know, I should take a picture before I mix it. Anyway, we're gonna eat this and we have some garlic bread to go with it. What'd you say it looks like?
Poop.
It does not look like poop. Okay. So the lighting is terrible, forgive me, but it is now 8 o'clock at night and I have just dropped Bryson off at basketball. He has a really late practice schedule right now. It kind of stinks. He practices from 8 to 9 and we live like 30 minutes away from where they practice. So we take turns. Chris takes him one day, I take him the other day. So today was my day. So I decided to treat myself with a Chick-fil-A frozen or frosted lemonade. I am not counting this as eating fast food. Some of y'all might, but I don't know. Like once a month or so, I will get one of these. It's like my guilty pleasure. Like I don't like ice cream, even though it's blended with ice cream. I don't know. I love this so much. This is Mama's little treat. And then I did get Bryson some fries because I told him I was going there and he told me to get him some fries for when he's done. But I wanted to hop on here and, you know, admit that I was eating that. Also, just so y'all know, they were all saying, Kylie said that stuff looks like poop. She ate like 2 servings of it. And Bryson did too. Everybody loved it. So it was good. It was really heavy. So like I personally could not eat a ton of it. I got full pretty fast, but we ate it. Okay, 2 more things I wanted to update you guys on before I end this video. First thing is, a lot of you were concerned the other day when I said that I gained 1.5 pounds or whatever. Not concerned like, oh my gosh, you're gonna get fat again. Concerned in the sense of like warning me, like you don't wanna try this experiment of switching to Wegovy or cycling and then you end up gaining weight. Like we don't want you to do that type of thing. So I did want to come on here and say that my weight has returned back to normal. That 1.5 pounds was gone this morning when I weighed. I think it was just some like bloat and all of that. So I'm back to my normal weight. And as long as that stays what keeps happening, then I am going to continue on the last 4 weeks of Wegovy because I don't want to waste those pens, especially when I was given them as samples. I'm not trying to waste them. You know, that ish is expensive. So I'm going to use them as long as I'm able to use them. And then the other thing, today was the day that there was another sort of update in the OFA court thing with the FDA and Eli Lilly, who has sort of inserted themselves right there in the middle, which we all knew they probably would do. And there's an update, but it's not like a ton of an update. So the update for today is essentially that the Eli Lilly asked for the whole process to be expedited and be done rather quickly. And then the OFA obviously asked for some more time. So if everybody sort of submits things by their deadlines, it's like,
Eli Lilly has to submit something, and then the OFA, they have like, or no, wait, the OFA and the FDA submit their claims. Eli Lilly has 3 weeks from then to respond again, and then the OFA has another week or something like that to respond. So most people are thinking that the earliest that it would go back to court would be February 25th. And so while this is definitely not set in stone, a lot of people are thinking that that February 18th date for the 503A pharmacies won't be enforceable. The FDA has said to the judge that they would not enforce like go after compounding pharmacies until the hearing and the lawsuit with the OFA is resolved. And I mean, a lot of people are like, oh, they're just saying that. I mean, yeah, I guess so. But like, why are they're the FDA? Why are they going to lie to a judge? You know, like that would look very bad. So, well, you can't say set in stone that the date is going to be extended. It is looking like, unless people submit things early, it's looking like it might at least have a little bit more of time. Me personally, I cannot check in until April with Orderly Meds, and I would like to order another bundled package. So I think I can't check in until 2 weeks before April 15th. So we're talking like beginning of April. So I really hope that I'm able to. I don't know. I guess we're just going to have to wait and see. I've asked for an earlier check-in date, and they've kind of said that if you ordered a bundle price, you had to wait until you finished that program, or a bundle of like 3, 4, 5 month tirzepatide, then you had to finish the one program before starting another one, which I get, but like also I want some more of it, you know? So anyway, and I know a lot of people are like sourcing it from other companies. I don't know. I'm just iffy about that as well, just because I don't know, like, is it gonna turn back into like pharmacies realizing like if you're getting shipped from 2 different providers from Red Rock, is the pharmacy gonna catch it? Like, I don't know. I don't want to risk spending a bunch of money and then not getting it and all of that. So all of that to say, there was a little bit of an update. I don't know what it means for sure going forward, but it's looking like at least the 503A date will be, you know, that's only another week, but still it was kind of like the whole no news is good news thing, right? So I don't know. We'll just see how this plays out. But I do think that Eli Lilly will win this in the end. I do. They will. Okay. So anyway, all right. I'm gonna drink my thing here that's melted now and go back and sit in the parking lot and read. That was the other thing I wanted to say. Y'all, there's a couple of you that have been like, what are you reading? What are you reading? So this I just started today. It's called We Were the Lucky Ones. This is surrounding the Holocaust, specifically in and around Poland. And I'm very excited to read this. I love books like this though. If you have read Lilac Girls, this is very Lilac Girl-esque, the same type of vibe that is throughout Lilac Girls. This is kind of what that is, and I'm loving it so far. I'm only about 3 chapters in, but I ordered it off Amazon. It was not that expensive, and I'm pretty excited. I think I saw like a Facebook ad that recommended it, but anyway, a lot of you have been asking for some book recommendations. Pretty excited about this one. And then I just finished what was it? Those Empty Eyes by Charlie Donnelly, which is really good as well. Anything Charlie Donnelly is really, really good. My favorite by him is 20 Years Later, which involves 9/11. Okay. I'm going to end this video now. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Really helps me out. Drop a comment down below. You guys don't know how much that helps my channel when you do so. And I'll see you soon. Have a great day, guys. Bye.